Hello, welcome to my student support system. In today's class, we will discuss about myocardial infarction. This lecture is in English, and if you want to study in Hindi, just click on I button and you will get link of Hindi lecture, or you can directly visit to channel my student support system. What is MI or myocardial infarction? MI is defined as a sudden cardiac arrest caused by obstruction of oxygen supply to the cardiac muscles. It is an emergency situation characterized by an acute onset of myocardial ischemia that results in myocardial cell death. It is also known as heart attack or acute coronary syndrome or ACS. What are causative factors of MI? The main causative factors of myocardial infarction is coronary artery atherosclerosis. In an MI, an area of myocardium is permanently destroyed, typically because the plaque rupture or subsequent thrombus formation results in complete occlusion of the coronary artery and stopping the oxygen supply to the area, and deprived of oxygen, the cells die. Other causative factors of MI includes vasospasm, means sudden constriction or narrowing of the coronary arteries, decreased oxygen supply from acute blood loss, severe anemia or low blood pressure, and increased demand for oxygen such as from rapid heart rate, thyrotoxicosis or ingestion of drugs like cocaine. What are the clinical manifestations of MI or heart attack? Main clinical manifestation of MI is chest pain. Chest pain starts suddenly and continues despite rest and even medication. Other clinical manifestations include shortness of breath, indigestion, nausea and vomiting, anxiety, cool, pale and moist skin, increased heart rate, and increased respiratory rate. What are the diagnostic investigations for MI? History and physical examination, where clinical manifestations of MI can be elicted. Then ECG, echocardiography, angiography, and blood investigations, which includes serum CK-MB. These investigations can confirm MI. Treatment. The goal of medical management of myocardial infarctions are to minimize myocardial damage, preserve myocardial functions, and prevent complications. These goals may be achieved by reducing myocardial oxygen demand and increasing oxygen supply with medications like aspirin, nitroglycerin, morphine, and IV beta blockers, and oxygen inhalation as well as bed rest. Thrombolytic agents are used to treat some patients with acute MI. These agents are administered intravenously according to specific prescriptions and instructions. Angiography with stent insertion, that is PTCA, atherectomy, and open heart surgery, also known as bypass surgery, may be performed to make a way for blood to flow through coronary artery and reach to the heart muscles. Nursing management. Proper assessment is done by health history and physical examination, and a nursing care plan is prepared. IV sites are examined frequently. They should always be patent. 2 IV lines are typically placed for a cardiac arrest patient. For any patient with MI, to ensure that access is available for administering emergency medications. The nurse is then continue to assess the patient, measuring vital signs and observing for signs of respiratory distress and notifying any emergency. The nurse should provide oxygen inhalation therapy as prescribed by the physician. All medications are given as prescribed and patient's response are assessed and recorded in nursing notes. If surgery or PTCA is decided for the patient, nurse should provide effective pre-procedure or pre-operative care as well as post-operative care to the patient. The nurse should closely monitor the patient for complications. Early identification of these signs and symptoms of these complications are very important because the complications of MI can be life-threatening. Patients with MI often fear of loss of their role within the society and family. They may also fear that this chest pain may lead to death. The nurse alleviates the fear by providing proper information. During discharge planning, the nurse provides health education regarding self-care at home, adherence to drug schedule, because normally after these procedures or surgery, medicines are taken lifetime, diet management, and to come for follow-up as needed. Thank you students for watching this video. For such important videos, you can subscribe the channel, you can like Facebook page, and for making your notes, you can visit mynursingstudents.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join Facebook group Nursing Notes. Thank you. Have a nice day.